I never thought of myself as a stylish guy, right? Like, whether it's clothes, cars, shoes, or watches, I kind of just pick what I think looks cool, is fun, maybe decently well made, and definitely comfortable. And that's not to say I'm not picky, I'm actually very picky. As my viewers know, I have my opinions and I'm not scared of sharing those opinions. I just don't know if I've devised a cohesive sense of style just yet. And I'm 34, so who knows if that'll ever happen. But when it came to picking my next watch, I wanted to shy away from field watches, which is a genre of watch that I've been obsessed with for pretty much the last 5+ years. I knew I wanted a blue dial, maybe a proper blue diver, with some form of complication other than a date, and that's when I got my hands on the Doxa Sub 200 Seagraph 2. It is 3:09 p.m. Let's get down to business. At 42mm, this watch is just above my personal sweet spot, but with a 46mm lug-to-lug, it doesn't hang over the sides of my wrist. And at just under 16mm thick, it is prominent, but not cumbersome. The deep sunburst blue dial and dual finishing really do play with the light spectacularly. I mean, certain angles, you get a really deep dark blue. Other angles, it's very bright. And then the case, as I said, the dual finishing, very sharp, very smooth. Sometimes it's polished, sometimes it's brushed. It's just a lot to look at in a very good way. And with a threaded crown and that 200-meter water resistance rating, I can actually wear this watch day to day without babying it. Now you get some delicious crystal distortion from that domed sapphire, and the watch is powered by an automatic chronograph movement based on a Sellita SW510. You're getting a 28,800 VPH sweep, a 48-hour power reserve, and 27 joules. The factory strap is supple and soft, although I did take a risk choosing the silicone strap because, again, I often shy away from rubber or silicone because it can give me like contact dermatitis, but I've been wearing this for about 2 weeks, no issue whatsoever. So Doxa is a company that I've always wanted a dive watch from, right? They're like the dive watch brand. And with this one on my wrist, I can see why they're Orology's best kept secret. And these aren't supremely affordable watches, so full disclosure, this isn't what I would consider like entry level, especially coming around $3,000 US. But for an overbuilt, beautifully sharp Swiss diver's chronograph, this price is more than warranted. Let's jump into the pros and cons. So the pros would be that dual finishing and the incredible dial. The great crown, it is silky smooth to thread and unthread, and then that SW510 movement, it's just icing on the cake. I absolutely love Sellita movements, and this one is perfect. The cons would be that it definitely does need drilled lugs. I wish it had Seiko's Lumibright loom. The loom isn't, anemic, but it's just not as vibrant as something like my Seiko Tuna. But then again, nothing really is. And finally, at above 40mm, some people might get sticker shock when you're taking a look at the dimensions, although I think it's quite wearable. But then again, I have just above 7.5-inch wrists, and I'm a bigger dude. All in all, I've been very impressed with Doxa for a long time, and this Sub 200 Seagraph 2 scratched a major itch for me. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. I have a few different variants of this watch. Would you pick the blue one like I did, or would you go with black, or maybe something a little different? Let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. All right, guys, another review in the books. I will catch you on the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it.